For 40 years, Michael Myers has haunted this town. He's the essence of evil, and evil dies tonight.
Halloween Kills, rated R, under 17, not admitted without parent, in theaters and streaming only on Peacock now.
At ADP, we work with more than 860,000 companies worldwide. That gives us a pretty good idea of how to help businesses grow stronger. Whether it's through data insights that help you make informed decisions about building a team that works better as a team, or by keeping you ahead of thousands of changing regulations so you can keep ahead of everything else. Like building that better team. Grow stronger with ADP. HR, talent, time, and payroll.
And we're going to be play some music. That filter in.
American baseball. Least with our kids.
Then, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. If you are listening to us, we are doing a test on a Saturday night. Jack's on with me. How you doing, Jack?
Doing good, doing good. It looks like there's somebody in the room with us.
I see that. How about that? Let's welcome John. How you doing, John?
Yeah, pretty good. I just letting you know that I've been listening to you guys, and everything seems to be working good.
Outstanding.
Good.
Outstanding. Thank you very much. It's been a long trip.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it's I'm glad you're on there. This is perfect, Jack. I mean,
yeah, Jay Ron's
test.
Marley in the chat room. So, hey,
Yeah.
Hutch grabbed that gremlin, and we've been pummeling the crap out of him for the last hour, and it sounds good.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, it sounds good on this end for sure.
Okay, outstanding, outstanding.
All right.
Somber day today.
Well, yes, it was. I had to work this morning, but I took a few minutes, about 9:30 or whatever, and didn't do much anything.
Yeah. Well, I think that's to be expected. And you know what we were talking about yesterday is so unfortunate. So many people, I think some that are 20 years ago, that's an adult, There's adults walking around that have no idea what we're talking about.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah, they. It's
think?
unbelievable that they don't understand exactly the magnitude of what actually happened back then.
I mean, could you figure maybe 5, 6 years old would be the youngest that would maybe have a clue, at that time?
That's even tough. I'd go up to like 7 or 6 or 7, second or third grade, 7 or 8, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hi, Marlene, Byrne. Don't know how long with Jay Ron. Not sure how long we'll be on here, but this is from Camp Vienna with the full. I mean, we got the.
And Tommy and me, and there was Anthony Stabile, Frankie Carbone, and then there was Mo Black's brother, Fat Andy, and his guys, Frankie the Wop, Freddie No Nose, And then there was Pete the Killer, who was Sally Balls' brother.
All right, so just making sure everything works.
Okay, well, anyway, I just wanted to let you know that WHBJ is 5 by 5 on this end.
Okay, good deal. I should be on
All
Cold
right.
War Radio now, though.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh, well.
All right, John, thanks for
I'll
calling,
let you
man.
go. And,
Appreciate
yeah,
it.
we'll talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the update, John.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye.
All right, so that's working well. It's amazing what a new processor does too. That freaking computer that I had, I don't know if I ever told you, that's like the lowest. I was going cheap at camp, not on purpose. It's just because that's what I had at the time. And that thing was I don't know if you remember when I was on with Wayne Dupree, but wow, that didn't look great. We had that. We had like an Uber conference thing, except
Right.
it was an Uber conference. It was called.
You're talking
Mixed
about the
Minus.
East German weightlifting,
Yeah, that one.
the call waiting girl.
Yeah, it took an extra computer to run it though. So I bought the absolute cheapest you could possibly ever see. So.
Marlene wants to call in. You better talk to her.
All right, I don't have that screen.
Everyone
That's
wants everyone.
That's one thing I couldn't do. I couldn't figure out. Can you hear me here?
Yeah.
I'm working? All right.
I hear you.
couldn't figure out how to. I bought another monitor. I wanted to have two like you, at least two. I think you have, what, three?
Yeah, one on top's my TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to put another one, but these damn new ones, they only have one connection.
Right.
Both of them, both of the two that I have. I mean, the computer doesn't even have, I forget the name of it, the one with all the pins for the monitor. The old school, I forget what they call it, but it screws in with two screws and it's got the pins.
Right. That's the man. That is old school.
But that
A
was
serial
that was,
cable.
Yeah, right. There you go. Well, this computer doesn't. They steadily started taking those connections off.
And now it's all pretty much HDMI, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, it would have been nice if one of the monitors would have had two, because I don't know how to jump it to the other one now. You know what I'm saying?
You're using one computer to two screens, but I have two.
No, I only have one screen. I want two screens.
You want
two
screens from your one computer, right?
Yeah, and with the serial cable, you just jump from I think it was from. Well, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was from the computer. When you go to two screens, do you have two connections on the computer, or do you jump from monitor to monitor?
I have two computers. I have two desktops underneath my desk. One goes to one, and one goes to the other. So,
okay.
But I've seen plenty of people that have one computer and they have multiple monitors set up.
I do.
That
In my
way
studio, I have that, but I can't remember if it tapped off of the computer itself, or if it went from one monitor to the other. I can't remember which way it was. I'll figure it out. I got two monitors. I'll take it out of the box.
J. Ron says custom build a splitter, but I'm sure it's a setting deal. I mean,
that's what it was. That's what it is with mine at home. I mean, but you still have to have a physical.
Yeah, because you could take your mouse and grab something on the right screen and slide it over to the left screen.
Exactly.
And, yeah, I know what you're talking about. But no, I got two different computers. I got two different mice, two keyboards. I mean, I'm rolling.
Ghetto. That's all right.
Yeah. What are you talking about? It works.
Okay. That's right. Damn
That's
right.
ghetto.
It's West Virginia, man.
Then I got another computer over here that's like just sitting there, and then I got the iPad over here that it's playing some slot machine.
Who's all in there? Is there anybody in there listening?
Look at that. John, Vern, Marlene.
Okay.
J. Ron. And Vern said it splits from the computer.
Okay, well then I could do it. Then I can.
So I guess
I just need to get another HDMI cable because I got 2 HDMI outs on my PC.
Do you?
So that'll work.
Yeah, there you go. And then
I'm
you probably
lucky
go
there.
into your video settings and just say, "Hey, it's set it up as a dual monitor." Thing.
Well, yeah, you still have to connect it to something though, and plug it in. At least these, I think that Man, I'm running out of space in the damn power strip too. I got everything. I got the preamp hooked back up, the Yamaha mixer, and the iPad. Hello, Marlene.
Hello, hi Ash. Hello,
hey,
Jack.
Marlene.
Yeah, it sounds a lot better.
Does it?
In the last.
Oh yeah.
It actually does.
Good deal.
Oh God, that was insane. That was absolutely insane.
You should have been me.
Oh, I bet I could just hear you swear word after swear word after swear word. I almost hear it in my head.
Could I hear it? Was I doing that?
It was no, it was just
you weren't. But I was thinking in your head you were probably saying that, but not loud enough so we could hear it.
That's why I asked, because I felt that way.
Oh, I know you have.
It was like a time warp because you'd start to say something and then the speech would slow down to almost nothing, and then like half a minute later you come back and it was like a continuation of that same sentence that had been split up into time warp.
You should have seen when Norway was on. Boy, that was a real trip.
Oh God, I remember that. Yeah, the echoes.
He
I'll never forget
every
that.
Damn show, man. I'm like, it is what it is, Norway, man. I got what I got, man. I mean, I didn't tell you to move to Norway. You know, no.
No?
It was cool, but we had problems all the time with the connection.
Oh, I remember, yeah.
It's a miracle they could even talk to somebody that far away.
Impressed.
You know that.
I
was highly impressed that we could talk.
Yeah.
I really was. That was amazing.
That
was some of the coolest stuff I ever did in radio, as a matter of fact, talking with him.
Mm-hmm.
But shit happens.
I've seen him a couple times on Gab pop up. He's still out there posting up.
No, he's still out there. I see him on Twitter. I don't go on there a lot, but I see him on there.
I think I'm going to go back on there and get another account, or try to anyway. I've heard of people doing that.
Well, if Rocky can do it, you should be able to do it, because he went in there. That's true. I mean, he got kicked off and he went on in his medley something or other, and I don't think he's been kicked off.
Start out with
I don't miss it. I'm just getting ready to do some other things, and I probably ought to have it.
Right.
Start the new one and say the real Hutch Bailey Jr.
Yeah, there you go. The Ohio State University.
Oh, and we kicked them. I was so happy.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I just was.
Good deal.
That was great. I know. I was not expecting that, Hutch, because the stupid odds makers, they had us losing by 20 or more points. And I started watching this game, I'm going, oh my God, this can't be happening. And it just shocked the hell out of me. Because that is the first time we have ever beaten Ohio State. Last time we played them, I think, was in a Rose Bowl, and we were good in the first half, and then second half, they ended up kicking our butts. I mean, they cleaned our clocks. I can't even remember what the score was, like 2010 or 12 or, no, 10. I think it was 10. I'd have to go back in the history. But it was crazy. I think we got them good.
I guess I'm trying to get this volume right without having it pumped up. It's not going to work.
I saw that President Trump went to New York and visited the firefighters and the police officers.
That was cool.
Today.
That was way cool.
Intro yesterday.
Yeah, from that.
Right at the end of that, there was a clip of Trump, and that was back on that day. Man, he looked so much younger.
He did. Yeah, when he said he had sent his 100 some odd people there and was sending 150 more.
I think it was on Rumble. They had him 20 years ago.
I miss that guy. On there. We need him back. I'm sorry.
I agree. We really do. We really do.
It was quite the contrast, because I saw pictures of it was Biden, Obama, the Clintons, and some other people, and they were all masked up, black masks and all that. And then the pictures of Trump and the firefighters and the police is that nobody's wearing a mask. I mean, it's just day and night contrast.
Bush wasn't there, right? It was
Bush
just
was
the Democrats.
Bush was at some other place, they said.
He was
but he was somewhere.
I saw it on Rumble. Yeah, he was on Rumble, and he was ripping us apart.
I saw Obama.
Not good.
Obama, Barack and Mike Obama, Bill Clinton. I didn't see Hillary. I don't know if she was there. I glanced at it real quick, and then Biden was there. I turned away. I got sick at my stomach.
Schumer, New York Democrats, and it was. And I see one of the things they showed Biden. He ripped his mask down. He was yelling at somebody. Now I don't know if he was saying hello to somebody because some of these conservative websites are as bad as the Democrats trying to get a gotcha line on somebody.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you read the headline. It's like you better read the article and make sure that it's like,
especially on the Gateway Pundit.
Oh my gosh,
they're terrible, man. I get so pissed off because I click it. You know what I mean? It's clickbait. I want to read that, and boom, it's not even about what the title said.
What was the one yesterday? They had one that said that Biden slammed his hand down on the podium when somebody asked him a question.
I saw
about,
that headline.
Afghanistan, and I looked at it. It was like, no, he didn't. He finished his speech and then tapped it and walked off. And then as he's walking off, you hear somebody ask that question. So it's completely a lie what that article was.
That was on the Gateway Pundit.
Did you see that thing I sent you from the Conservative Treehouse? I put it in the other chat room, too, so people want to read it. I've been getting their newsletter.
I didn't see anything. I just got this computer up and running. I took it out of the box.
Okay,
I got
never mind. It's
hotspot up and running and everything.
I've
been just in setup mode for the past 3 hours.
I know. Oh, God.
So I haven't even really.
Anyway,
I have email I have to respond to yet tonight.
Oh, wow.
I think maybe I might get it tomorrow. But,
yeah, no biggie. It's something that Sundance wrote in the memory of 9/11, and it's pretty powerful.
Is it?
I'll also put it in the other chat.
I'll definitely check it out. You don't. I mean, I can go there. I go there all the time, every day almost.
Yeah, I get their newsletter.
See, I don't.
I started doing that about a week ago.
Every time I do that, I end up. It ends up getting in my way somehow. Like you get all those notifications.
Yeah.
I just took Norton Security off this computer because it freaking notified me like 10 times.
Yeah.
In a couple hours. I'm like, you're gone, man. I'm not dealing with this all the time.
Oh, I know. That's why
I don't have time to mess with the connection settings and the notification settings. I just fire it. Windows has its own security,
I know.
Yep.
For my phone and my computer, we've got the VPN, which helps. Although my cell phone's been going batshit crazy, it decides that it wants to notify me that supposedly, they're going to shut me off and all this kind of crap. And I'm just like, go away. Hopefully it can stop.
I know, I get tired of it. I am very impressed with this working. It's working good. This is just like I'm at home. That's outstanding.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
There's no breakup. Your audio sounds almost just like back at the studio. So,
and you can always throw in one of these.
Trayvon.
There you go.
I hated that, but I mean, I
Okay,
didn't hate it. I kind of liked it.
I just wanted to say hello.
All right, thanks, Marlene. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Okay, bye.
You like being able to toss in those little audio.
Yeah, every now and then. I think it enhances the program a little bit. I don't know. I don't listen to it, so I don't know, but I guess it does.
Yeah. The Josh Bell home run. I missed that one.
Yeah, I know you do, but you got it now, man. It's yours. Get an iPad, record it, and put it on there. I don't care. How's he doing? Is he still in his prime?
Yeah, he started off kind of slow, but he's got 26 home runs and 80 plus RBIs.
Okay.
Yeah, he hit one in PNC Park last night.
I know you said. I saw that.
Yeah. Well, you guys won, and tonight you're winning again. So,
oh, yeah? Yeah, but they lost 100 games already, or however many.
I know. They're both. I mean, the Nationals traded away almost all of the people.
That's what
that
the
were
Pirates
part of
do every year.
Yeah.
People
7
in
to
the city
5.
are pissed, man. I'm like, you know what? Stop these people, because the thing is, the thing about the Pirates, they're freaking geniuses. They built a ballpark that you don't even have to watch the game. You know what I mean? There's so much entertainment, so much gourmet food and shit. I mean, it's delicious. I haven't been in a long time, but that was because I was protesting. They wouldn't let me smoke there, and it's outside.
It's like that's a side show is the actual game, because they got so much going on.
Oh, my buddy used to get so pissed off, man, because he used to go to a lot of games, right? And he was really into the game, and so was I. But he'd see those people, yuppies and shit, in there. We're losing by 8 points, and they're doing the freaking wave. You know, it's like, give me a break, man.
This is a ball game.
I know, but it's not, though. I mean, they got the pirate parrot out there and the racing pierogies and everything else. They got a girl with an air gun that shoots hot dogs at people. You know,
really?
I mean, they're for you to eat. But
shooting hot dogs instead of T-shirts out of
the T-shirts too. The T-shirts are on a slingshot. They got a big giant 3-man slingshot for the T-shirts. But yeah, the lady comes out with the. You ever go to a minor league game?
I used to a little bit. Not much.
I've been to a couple, not very many, but they're fun, man. I went to the one, and the guy was cooking hot dogs and hamburgers on a regular grill. You know, like it wasn't a big giant 30,000 people event thing. It was like there was a couple hundred people there.
Yeah, there's not a turnstile to get in line.
Right.
You know, you're rolling up to this place.
Man, they're real bleachers, not seats. But
yeah, like high school, we used to have that one little building at the end of the football field where you had to go and get your concessions.
Oh yeah. We had that even in grade school football and baseball.
High school boosters, whoever, they would be running it. You know, you can get your sandwich.
It was nice because it was in when my kids were at that age. We lived in Little Italy. We lived in Bloomfield. And so it was all the Italian people were running the concessions, man. There was pizza in there and everything else.
Oh, that must have been some good smelling
concession
stand back then, huh?
Yeah, and then when my son played high school football, I went out by William Hall, out where he's at, out in Monaca in that area. He played for a school that was on the north side, North Catholic, but they were in a league that it was all out in Beaver County and things, like a county north of me. And we went to this one high school, Monaca, the field, the stadium, I guess it was more of a field than a stadium because there was bleachers, but you could see the field from the neighborhood. And these people, this one family in this neighborhood had a corner lot that you could see the field and watch the game. And they had a party. They had their garage door open, and there was 100 people visiting them. They had kegs and everything, kegs and cookouts.
They would just sit at his house and watch the game.
Yeah, I mean, there's lights and everything, you know. And inside the stadium, they had a freaking booth that sold gyros.
Right.
Yeah. You know, with the big shank of lamb, and then they're shaving it. I mean, it's processed, but it's good.
Yeah,
I never saw that before. I went to another one. He played in Wilkinsburg, which is in Black Pittsburgh, and they had chicken wings and everything. But when you went in there, you had to get wanded down by the metal detector in a high school football game. Oh, Wilkinsburg.
Make sure you're not carrying, packing up probably knives or shivs or guns.
So everybody inside's unarmed and everybody outside's armed, you know?
Yeah. Setting them up for
out there. All right, Jack. Well, I don't have any material, really.
I think the test went well.
I think so, too. I got some new things coming up in a couple weeks. It's not going to affect the show. It may or may not affect Mona. I don't know. But we'll see. Anyway, when I get closer, I'll fill you in. Like I said, it's not going to affect the show. I'm going to do some new shows during the day. 4 times a week. Well, I guess, 4 days a week, but 5 shows, hour-long shows. So when I get that solidified, I'll put it out there. But like I said, it's not gonna not going to affect Cold War Radio. So still looking
go.
forward to that.
All right, man. And now you got that set up. So whether you're in the Berg or whether you're in the heaven,
I'm
you can still run
so
the show,
happy, man. That was such a bummer and such a, it made me, believe it or not, it made me make decisions a certain way. It's like, well, I can't go up now because I got this coming up, or I got this coming up, so I can't go, or I am going, and then I'm all nervous up until the time the show starts,
Yeah.
Especially last couple months. But before that, it was pretty. I mean, it got garbled all the time. It did. But
well, this Uber conference dial pad now. I mean, that underwent some kind of a change recently.
You just freaking got garbly on me.
Not me.
Let me see what kind of bars I got. Shit, I got 5 bars, man. I must have imagined it.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, but I think that probably had something to do with it.
What's that?
The updating of the software of this Uber thing.
Did they just do that?
Yeah, it used to. I mean, I told you when it pops up, it says dial pad.
Oh yeah.
Before it said Uber conference.
Yeah, they rebranded. This is called dial pad meetings now.
Yeah, and remember I told you that button popped up on the bottom. It says VI.
Yeah.
New VI. That was never there.
Right,
and
that's new.
It says
right. I mean, it's been there for a little while.
Voice
all
intelligence.
Kind of stuff. You can get a transcript of the show if you want.
That's what I'm saying. So that's already, you're talking, the software is doing more than, it's like you need to turn that off,
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about these things sucking away your bandwidth.
I'll get rid of anything extra.
Yeah. Because it's geared up for what, cameras and.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it's mainly for. I don't think a lot of people use it like we do. Because you can, if you're in a business environment, you got a whole slew of phones. You can just get one of those octopus things and hook it to the phone and put speakers out in front of everybody around the table.
Right.
I used to work on those all the time. Couldn't stand them either. But, all right, Jack, thank you very much. I'm glad you were here, man. You really helped me put this to bed, so to speak.
Yeah. And listeners tuned in, and I didn't see any problems.
Thanks, everybody that's listening and going along with our test. Looking forward to the first broadcast up here.
Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I'm going to go back to watching the Pittsburgh Pirates beat the crap out of the Nats.
Are they on right now? They got to be late. It's got to be late in the game, huh?
7th inning.
Maybe I'll watch a little bit. All right.
Top of the 7th.
If I can.
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, man. Thanks. Good night, everybody.
Peace.
Hello, and welcome to Cold War Radio.
Hello, parents. It is Mr. Jim, and did you know it's time for story time? My podcast, Kids Short Stories, was created for our own kids. You see, my wife loved the stories I was telling to them at bedtime, and she wanted me to record them so that they could listen to them in the car or maybe during quiet time. It's now been downloaded millions of times by kids all around the world as we turn their ideas into amazing adventures. You see, kids send in their story ideas, and then I create an awesome adventure about them. Maybe they're stopping the bad guy, finding a lost treasure, or riding a unicorn through the clouds. With a new adventure every single day, we have a lot of fun together. And it also decreases screen time, which we all know that battle. Well, my friends, search for me, Mr. Jim, or Kid Short Stories. So listen to Kid Short Stories on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts. Are you guys ready for today's adventure? Me too, let's go!